Let's see. Here we go. Let me get this guy on the screen for those watching the video. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Oh my.
So for those of you who are watching the video, the still shot that you see on your
That
screen.
is not Austin.
That is not Austin Hicks you're seeing on your screen now.
Thank God.
That, my friends, is Ric Flair. That is actually taken from one of his cameos. I think it might be the one where he's telling the guy, why would you even want to get married or whatever he says to him.
Call him a dumb motherfucker.
Yes. And hard to tell if Nate was kidding her. I think he might have gotten into a fight with whatever door he had walked into while in a drunken stupor.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks rough.
You know, let me just add this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kind of take the reins on this one because I have personally met Ric Flair.
Yes, you have.
It was the worst experience I have ever had meeting a celebrity in my life.
Yeah.
And I have met many, and I've interviewed quite a few.
Yeah.
Ric Flair was the absolute worst.
But why, Eric? What for people who haven't heard the story?
I mean, okay, Austin, I know you've heard this story.
Yeah. I know it's coming. Yeah.
Look, so Ric Flair had agreed to appear for Ring of Honor. Now, Ring of Honor at that time was not a solvent company. They were in the red.
Was this after whatever his name is?
Rob Feinstein?
Yeah, is this after Feinstein?
This is after. This was during
this Cornette ROH?
What was that?
Is this Jim Cornette ROH?
It was right after Jim Cornette was unfairly, unjustly, and unceremoniously let go. It was when they were in a transition period. Their big main event guys were Nigel McGuinness, Tyler Black,
Steen, probably
Austin Aries. Austin Aries had just returned from one of his stints in TNA wrestling. They had a show in Collinsville, Illinois. I believe it was Styling and Profiling. If you could buy a VIP package for $120, you got a general admission ticket. You got to meet Ric Flair, get one item signed and a picture with him. If you wanted an additional item signed, additional items were like $40, $50. Now, that's a key point, $120. We get to the show, me and my buddies that drove from Cedar Rapids, Iowa to Collinsville, Illinois, which was about a 5-hour drive because Collinsville, Illinois is kind of right outside of St. Louis. It's not a good jaunt. So we get there and we knew Gabe Sapolsky, who at the time was the head booker, because we were friends with Tyler Black, who is now Seth Rollins. I was acquaintances with him. I would never claim we were buddies. I had conversations with him. He was buddies with my friends. So I'm not name dropping here. But so we see Gabe and people are pissed off, legitimately pissed off. And we're like, Gabe, what's going on? Gabe goes, well, got some bad news. How many of you have VIP passes? There was like 3 or 4 of us. And he goes, Rick declined to appear unless we upped it to $150 for VIPs. And additional autographs are now $65. He's like, people are demanding refunds. I'm telling them I can't give them refunds. I can give them merch, but I can't give them refunds. They weren't in a position to give refunds. Because keep in mind, Flair had a deal with ROH where he got paid for X amount of appearances and got $15,000 up front. That's another story for another day. So I'm like, well, I'm going to meet him. Guy I look up to, guy that I've loved my entire life. I'm going to meet him. I'll pay the extra $30. One of the other guys paid the extra 30. I wait in the line. I get up to him and I'm starstruck. This is like the first major celebrity I've met.
Yeah.
Like this, like close. And I tell him how much he's meant to me. And I said, when I was growing up, I cried when you lost to Ricky Steamboat. And he looks up at me from signing the magazine I'd given him to sign. And he's like, that's fucking pathetic. I was crushed. And then he leans in to do the Polaroid, like, and does the pistol points, and I look like I'm a kid that just got told there's no Santa Claus.
Yeah. I
get the Polaroid, and he looks at me and goes, "Woo!" I'm like,
Jesus.
I'm like, the fuck is this? I literally looked at him and threw the Polaroid and the autograph away.
Wow. Why was he doing the pistol points? Did he get confused and think he was Mick Foley?
Well, yeah, you know how you do it
doing the bang bang.
Like,
bang bang.
The double finger point.
Like, oh, okay. When he said pistol, I just imagine him like doing the man. You know,
I imagine the bang bang. Yeah.
The rest of that show, I can't even tell you the matches. I was so like devastated.
Yeah.
And then he came out and cut a promo, and the big thing is that he was talking to women in the front row. It was incoherent crap.
Was he drunk?
Very well, might have been.
Yeah.
So yeah. That was my experience, and so. Now you look at these cameos. Keep in mind, he charges $600 for these.
Yeah.
And basically, he just drunkenly rambles the instructions verbatim.
Yeah,
I've heard that. Yeah, he just says whatever the actual cameo thing says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people have. Let me pull it up. There's one review. There is one review that is absolutely epic.
Yeah.
And I mean, it seems like every story I hear about Flair now is like he's always drunk somehow. He's always under the influence of something, and it's like, you know,
it's worth reminding people too. This man almost died because of all the damage he had done to himself.
Yeah.
Because of alcohol, and he's just determined to go right to the doorstep of death a second time, I guess. And you know.
And it's like, I see on social media all the time, people are like, someone really needs to step in and help. And then it's like,
but he doesn't want help.
That's the thing. Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah. And it's like people
you're talking about a guy who went off on Jim Ross for something he said in the 30 for 30.
That was bizarre.
And then he went off on Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He also went off on JR for announcing he had cancer or something.
Right. Yeah, that was really strange.
Then
Yeah.
there's his latest thing saying Hulk Hogan died because of street drug usage.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing too, anything he posts on social media, and this has bothered me for at least a decade.
Every word is capped.
Every word is capitalized. It's bizarre. Like, who does that?
Every first letter in every word is capitalized.
Yeah, it's strange. Like,
And
what is
I'll
that?
say this. When I worked for a radio station, they had actual software that would do that.
Oh, really?
Because if you're entering in CDs and song titles, you have to do that. And it saves time.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, so.
Here's a review from November 26th, 2025. 1 star, anonymous. Yo, I paid $600 for Rick to sit in a restaurant, blast it out of his mind, and say my dad's name wrong. I paid him to say Merry Christmas to my father, Boff. He called him Barf and just read the instructions word for word. I am super disappointed I spent money on this. I would have gotten someone who actually puts the effort in for $600 to a regular person. That's a lot of money. I'm not going to give a Christmas video to my father with his hero calling him Barf.
Right. Merry Christmas, Barf.
September 4th, 2025.
Oh, boy.
Can't say it's the message we sent over, but he was trying to read it while he was in the car. Whatever that means. That's a 3 star.
Wow. Well, I certainly hope he throws in a woo at the end of the cameo, at least.
After
yeah.
Mandy Zink, April 29th, 2025, another 1 star review. After spending nearly $1,000 to have someone my brother admired enough to have, Jesus Christ, to have tattooed on him,
oh, good
wish
Lord.
him luck on his wedding, I would have expected Rick to at least browse through the notes ahead of time, not read it word for word the first time, and most definitely not tell him he's making a mistake and to remain a GF because he was so fucked up he could barely speak right. What would have been a great gift ended up being the worst thing he's ever been gifted. Unbelievable. Now, in the interest of fairness, 93% of his reviews are 5-star reviews.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's an important thing then. So it's not like everyone he does is terrible. So that's, you know.
And his 2 most recent reviews, December 7th and December 30th, were 5 stars.
Well, maybe he's cleaning up his act.
He did one today.
Yeah, December 30th.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So maybe the bad publicity has gotten to old Nate.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like there might be some newfound quality control there if he's all of a sudden getting 5-star reviews. You know, he probably has good days and bad days. But his bad days, I mean, are pretty embarrassing.
His bad days seem to be his most like active days, which is I think is more the issue.
Yeah.
I mean, people say like someone needs to step in and help, and it's like people have tried.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm sure WWE themselves have tried and failed.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think I don't know if he's under any certain deal with WWE. I would assume not. Because
I don't think he is, because he had he was in AEW briefly when he was hawking that energy drink or something that he had.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Woo Energy, yeah.
Oh yeah, Woo Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume it tastes terrible. I'll just throw that out there. But
I haven't found it to try it, but I doubt I would try it.
Yeah.
Like you almost I have no desire to try that at all.
No, me neither.
And you know, it's just sad to see, because Flair, like, you know, if you really think about it, he's one of those guys from that time period that we actually still have that are alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but you know, to be fair, there are far better guys from that time period that we still have alive.
I mean, Sting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Sting's still around.
Sting,
And,
Ricky
like,
Steamboat, Lex Luger. I mean, Luger's really turned his life around. So there are guys. I mean, but
Jake Roberts. I mean, he turned his life around.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't save everybody.
no.
I mean, yeah, this is bad. Like it's bad. I don't know what else to say.
No, we can move on. We can move on to the.
I mean, it's kind of a train wreck.